morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, and I am a little sleep deprived. I've got some bags under my eyes, but I am ready to get this day started. I am traveling this morning, so I'm just going to turn the camera around and bring you along with me. It shows my weekend birthday trip that my husband surprised me with. My birthday was March the 4th. So it's been about 20 days ago. That weekend, he told me that we were going on a trip. He never told me what we were doing, where we were going. He just told me to pack for the weekend. He took me to Florence, Alabama, which is one of our favorite little getaway places. It's about 2 hours from our hometown that we live in. And we dropped our dog off and we headed off, and then he finally told me where we were going, and he let me know that he had me a massage scheduled for Saturday morning, and then he was taking me antiquing, thrifting, and he pretty much was just my chauffeur all weekend and would drop me off at the front door of whatever store I wanted to go to. So I went to TikTok and posted where we were going to be for the weekend, and I received so many recommendations of where to go and thrift and antique and treasure hunt. I didn't even get to get all of them, and I need to take a minute and sit down and count out how many stores we actually went to and list them. I'll try to have a list at the end of this video. But we probably went to, I don't know, maybe 7, 8, 10, 9, 10, probably close to 10 stores, and there's probably been a list of at least 10 more that were recommended that I didn't get to go to, so I'm already making a list for our next. So I don't know that I've really ever taken the time to introduce myself on YouTube. This is pretty new to me. I have a Facebook account, Instagram account, TikTok account. A lot of people that follow me on those know me personally from, just my personal life. But this YouTube channel is pretty new, and I probably have followers who have no clue who I am, so I thought I would just introduce myself. But I am married to a wonderful man. He is a high school principal, and we are actually right in the middle of a campaign. He is running for superintendent of our county schools, and he is by far the hardest worker I know. He is the most qualified person running for this race, and we hope to have a successful outcome, but we trust God completely, and so whatever happens, we know we are going to be okay, and we know that God's plan for us is higher than anything we can imagine or that we could try to plan for ourselves, so we fully put our trust in Him. I said all that to say, he being a high school principal, we're in the middle of a campaign. That alone keeps us extremely busy. We have 2 adult children, and my oldest is 22, and he is getting married in May of this year. So a little less than 2 months down the road, he's getting married. So although I'm the groom's mom, I don't have as much I have to handle as the bride's mom. It is a busy time with planning the rehearsal dinner and just finding my dress, which I have not done yet, and just all those things that comes with planning a wedding. So it's fun, but it is a lot to do. And then my youngest son is 19 years old. He's been attending community college where we live. He's of course graduated from high school last year, but he is preparing to move this fall over to Mississippi and begin a degree in a program in turf management. That is also what his older brother does. He works at a golf course, so you'll will see a lot of, in my videos and things I discuss pertain to golf, because that has been a huge part of both of my sons' lives, and I have enjoyed watching them play on their high school golf team. My oldest played college golf for a few years. He now works at one of the prettiest golf courses in Alabama, at Robert Trent Jones golf course called Ross Bridge. A lot of people are familiar with that. And then now my youngest son is about to pursue that same career, and so golf is been a huge part of our lives. I do not play golf. I didn't know anything about golf, but I learned to love it. I loved riding around on the golf cart, watching them. All the courses were pretty. It was so nice to be outside. So that's my two sons, and I'm about to gain a wonderful daughter-in-law. She's beautiful, she's sweet, she's smart, she's talented, and we're just so excited to welcome her into our family. Another reason why I'm so busy, my husband and I are foster parents. We have had a 7- and 8-year-old currently in our home for over a year now. They've been in foster care and living with us since February of 2025. They are the sweetest kids, and it's just been a joy to pour so much into their lives and just love on them and take care of them while they are with us. I don't know what the future holds for them, but we are loving on them and will always love them. And I am a licensed social worker. I did retire from government work in Child Protective Services, and I am now the executive director of a nonprofit. I work for a child advocacy center, and we actually serve 3 counties. We serve Fayette, Lamar, and Pickens County, so that keeps me extremely busy. So between being a mother of 2 adult children who are starting to get new chapters and busy chapters in their lives, being a foster parent, being a wife, working my own job, I don't have a lot of free time, but I have grown to enjoy thrifting, antiquing, treasure hunting, yard selling, estate selling, whatever. It has become my pastime, my obsession, my hobby, and I really love the reselling. And I sell on Etsy, and I have a new vendor booth at a local antique mall. I do not have as much time to put into that as I want, but I hope in the future that it can be something I have more time to do. But anyway, that is a much longer introduction to my birthday weekend trip that I plan to do, but hope you enjoyed it. And if you like what you see, please follow, like, subscribe. You can find me on my other social media channels and help me grow my passion. Got back from my birthday weekend trip and I'm ready to get all my pretties out and decorate with them, so I thought I'd do a little haul for you. Hey guys, we have been home from my birthday weekend trip now for a couple days, and I have not unpacked my goodies yet that I bought for myself. I bought several things to resell for my booth and to sell on Etsy, but it was my birthday weekend, so I did buy some things for myself. I started trying to record this video the other night and there were too many interruptions, so I had a few minutes when I had the house to myself, so I thought I would try it. First, I'm sitting on my bed and I wanted to show you these pretty pillowcases I got, and I've already got them washed and on my bed, so I was excited about those. I think they're very pretty. So first up, out of my bag that you can see torn, I've just kind of stuffed everything in one bag, but I have gotten real into vintage purses, and I follow a lady on TikTok at Vintage Honey is her name. She shows her purse of the day or her granny bag every day, and I don't know, I guess that's kind of got me really interested in them and liking those. So this is one I found at a little vintage store on 7 Points in Florence, Alabama this weekend, so excited about that. And let's see what else I have here. This was from Renaissance Antiques, was the name of this store. This was the store, if you saw one of my videos earlier, actually, yeah, this is from Renaissance Antiques. This was the store that had so many vendor booths in it, but there was so much fitting. A lot of the vendors had fitting, and it was all beautiful. But I got this. It's the Fenton milk glass with the silver crest, the ruffled edge, the base. It is beautiful. So pretty. So my husband likes to send flowers, which I'm very thankful for birthday, anniversary, Valentine's, or just because he's always been very good at doing that. And I've told him that he needs to start taking some of my vases to the flower shop and letting them do the arrangements in my pretty vases. So we have an anniversary coming up, so we'll see if he listens. And next this was from I just realized the bag is an ice bag, crystal ice. But this was a fun little shop called Mom's, and it was down in the 7 Points area of Florence also. Really, really fun shop. She has a big following on TikTok. But I got this cranberry glass Benton little picture. So pretty, so pretty. I recently bought, well, not really recently, it's been several months back before I really started falling in love with Fenton and collecting that. I had bought to resell a Fenton cranberry candy dish, and I listed it on Etsy, and it sold pretty quick, and I almost, even after I had it packaged up, almost decided to keep it for myself, and I have regretted selling it ever since. So this is not for resale, this is for my own collection. So pretty. And then also from Mom's, I got this nail glass, the hobnail pattern. I love that. So that was my finds. Like I said, these are all things that I bought for myself, not to resell. I did buy several things for my booth, my local booth here in my hometown, and then also for my Etsy shop, and I'll post my Etsy shop if you want to check that out. Thanks.